Hey, Pisces, Mel, intuitive coach here, excited to bring in your quarter one reading for January, February, and March 2025. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, welcome to 2025. Pisces, you have orphaned at the bottom of the deck. Some of you, you're coming out of a situation where perhaps you felt very depressed, lonely, isolated, ostracized, or even alienated in some way. I am hearing lyrics and it sounds like it's coming from multiple people. So I'm not sure if this is a duet or multiple people sing in on the song, or perhaps multiple people sing about this. The song is Mama's House. So this may have to do with your own mother, perhaps the orphan. I mean, some of you could actually be an orphan in some way. Maybe your mother has crossed over. Okay, or you may be visiting or spending time with family in quarter one. Or if your mom is no longer on this earthly plane, perhaps January, February, or March could be significant in some way. Now, this also represents the Divine Mother in us all, including Mother Gaia's love for us. And I feel like you are reparenting yourself in some way. Now, if we get the Empress with the Four of Wands, I mean, that is Mother's house right there. So I feel like you're reparenting yourself to open your heart up to a better life, to opening up to love or forgiveness or connectivity. I feel like this is a year, Pisces, if you've been walking the path solo in some way, in your career, in your love life, even health-wise, I am getting soul tribe. I feel like 2025 for you is about soul tribe, friendships, connectivity, and soul mates. So let's see where this is going. You're starting off here with card 9. 9 is the energy of 2025. This is Treasure Island. You're looking at ways to improve your life in January. You're looking at ways to feel happier and more abundant. Treasure Island is the best card in the deck. It's like the sun. So it feels like you are wanting to head towards the sun. Some of you could actually be going to an island, or you're visiting a place with sunshine, maybe even tortoises or turtles. I see here with the water element, you could be living near a place that is surrounded by water. Okay, or staying hydrated this month is very important. But I also see you exploring your emotions, because water is emotion and you, Pisces, are also water. So you may be taking a look at emotions that feel like they're fulfilling you, or situations that fulfill you emotionally versus ones that kind of deplete you, and you're reconfiguring your life in some way. And I feel like you don't want to be left out here. You don't want to feel left out. So you are kind of reconfiguring what you need to do. You guys, you can't make that up. Look at who's at the bottom. Sneak peek here. We have the Empress. There she is. There's Mama. So you are taking a look at how to really open your heart up to love for mankind, love for who you are, what you're doing, your mission here on earth, and including all the people around you. You could be holding some sort of gathering at your home as well, because I do see a mending, like a coming together of family dynamics, or healing possibly from a child-parent relationship. All right, let's clarify. What's the Treasure Island here all about? You have the Devil. All right, we have the Devil. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is good. This is a turning point. We have the Knight of Wands. There's the Action Taker, and the Nine of Pentacles. You're looking at things that are toxic or heavy, that are not supportive of you reaching the Treasure Island. What are the things that sink you? Okay, because you don't want to sink while you are swimming to the island here. And it reminds me of a saying in Eat, Pray, Love, the movie, where And the guy, I forget his name, calls Julia Roberts groceries, and he says, groceries, in order to get to the castle, you got to swim the moat. And that means you got to put in the work. You got to do the work here, body, mind, and soul. And that's what is showing up here with the devil. If you want to get to the treasure here, you got to swim the moat to get there. And I feel like you're looking at things that are toxic. You may even be looking at old, outdated, inherited patterns that maybe even came from mama's house, right? Things that were based on maybe dysfunction, or for some of you, it could be opening the heart up again to feel that dynamic of love and connection and family roots as well. So you're definitely looking at things that fill your cup and things that kind of deplete you, or it feels like you're drowning in. Some of you, maybe you're drowning in debt, or you're drowning in emotions or baggage, or whatever it is that you feel like is holding you back from reaching some of your biggest goals. I feel like you're tending to them in January. And it may have been a tad bit of a false start, but I see by Aquarian season, things start to take off for you, because they're showing me the birds. The birds is what I'm getting here. So we'll see if the birds come up in your reading. But we have the devil. We have the Wheel of Fortune. This is a fortuitous sign saying that it's time, right? It's time for you to address these things, because it's part of your destiny. It's part of your fated energy and future for you to reach this castle, or for you to reach this treasure island. So anything that has been stifling your growth, it's time to address it, because the Wheel of Fortune is a turning point. It is a cycle. It is a renewal of life. Now, of course, you can repeat something, right? We can repeat things based on our free will. That's up to you. But I feel like you don't want to do these patterns anymore, right? You don't want to keep doing the same old, expecting different results. You know what they say that is? And I see that, time is up. It feels like time is up, because this is the year. 9 is the year. Okay, 9 synchronicities are going to start to show up. This is a 9 card. We're in a 9 year. Some of you are life path number 9s, like I am. You could be the life path of a humanitarian, and this is the year that your gifts are being called to be of service in some way. Okay, for others of you, this is the completion. 9s are about completions, accomplishments, and being of service in some way towards your highest good. Now you have here the Knight of Wands. This is have fun, right? Have fun with the journey ahead. Have fun with how you get to the castle, or how you get to your treasure island. It doesn't have to feel like a chore, or it shouldn't feel like a chore. And if it does, that may be what you want to address. Knight of Wands is an enthusiastic, fun, adventurous, spontaneous type of energy that goes for it. This is an action card. The Knights are action takers, and he's represented by Pumpkinhead here. And some people may look at him and think, well, is he really going anywhere, or is he just going in circles? That may be how you feel sometimes, like you're going in circles. May feel like you got a pumpkin on your head. But I feel like autumn is significant. Autumn time. It may be that during quarter 3, you may have gone through some changes. Maybe in 2024, September, October, November may have been a big time for you. Or it could even be, starting this now, you will see some really wonderful things take shape by autumn or fall time of 2025. That could be when you reach this treasure island. All right, we have the 9 of Pentacles. She's personally one of my favorite minor arcanas, because she creates a life that she loves. She puts in her blood, sweat, and tears, right? Because the Pentacle realm is time and work. And she just came out of the 8 of Pentacles, which is, putting in the time, putting in the work. And again, 9. So we're seeing back-to-back 9s here. And this is the 9th, like the 9th year in some way for you. Some of you could be celebrating like a 9-year anniversary, or some of you 9, maybe you're turning like 39, 49, 59, 69. I feel like 9 could be significant. You may start to see nines all across the, everywhere you look. But I see that 9 here for you is about independence, self-sufficiency, individual achievement, as well as material wealth. This is the highest single number that you can get before you reach that 10 of pentacles. So I feel like if you're on your own, or if you're doing something on your own, this is the year where you're going all the way. I'm talking all the way here. So 9 of Pentacles is beautiful, and you've achieved something independently, but you're also recognizing that you didn't get there on your own. That sounds a little counterintuitive. It feels like, yes, you have done something yourself, but you're also climbing to the top with the help of others. So I hope that makes sense. Now, in the month of February, we have the Fates. February is your month, right? We enter Pisces season. This is the star energy as well. And I believe it's this card that really sums up the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change and the wisdom to know the difference. For some of you, February is a big month, not just because it's the start of your sign, for those of you sun sign Pisces out there, but it feels like this is a very fated, destined month in some way. So whether this has already occurred in the past, or perhaps it will be one that makes the history books, like this is a month that goes down in history. Now, 17, star energy, is about a brighter future ahead. And for some of you, it feels like you're turning a dream, right? You're turning a dream into, a bite-sized goal for yourself. Finally, a dream of that home, buying a dream home, or having financial freedom, or maybe it's, falling in love again, or getting married. Whatever your dreams are, I see you turning it into, a tangible goal that can be measured. That's the difference. I just listened to a wonderful Mel Robbins podcast about dreams versus goals. So go check that out on her podcast. But I feel like you're taking something down to earth with the stars. It almost looks like she's pulling those stars down. She's grabbing them and bringing them down to earth. And there is fate lining up here for you. Let's see what this is all about. Pisces, February 2025. What do we have for Pisces, please? Okay, I'm hearing, before we flip these over, I'm hearing Pisces, you got to get out of your own way. And I feel like this is a masculine, maybe this is someone's dad or someone's grandfather here, or maybe it's that divine masculine spirit guide that is here kind of kickstarting you in some way. It feels like sometimes you may get in your own way. Maybe you self-sabotage, maybe you self-doubt, maybe you're a worrywart, or you have anxiety. I feel like there is a bit of getting in one's way with that message that just came through. Look at what we see. The 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords gets in his own way. Why? Because the fears and the shadows spring up on him. And he gets lost in his own little world, and he starts to tell a story that is based on false information, or it's based on the past. The past is an illusion. It's no longer present in this moment. And that message that was just coming through for you from a divine masculine, or masculine guide in some way, who's here to help you take action. That's what masculine energy does, is action oriented, where the queens or the empress is more of that divine feminine. And I see here that this is the king. It says king of the forest. Now the king of the forest is the lion. Now 8 of Swords is about, stepping out of maybe a old paradigm and knowing that you have the courage, the hope, the healing to move forward here in a new cycle, in a new story, in a new paradigm. Right behind it, we have the Page of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, the Chariot. This is about moving forward based on balanced emotions. Okay, balanced emotions. So emotions are what drives us. That is what is driving the Chariot, Cancerian energy, which is your fellow water sign. And because you're starting off with water, it feels like you're getting a grasp on some emotions that were very difficult, and maybe you tried to numb them, maybe you drank them away, you may have used social media to distract you, you may have done some shopping. Someone may have also had a bit of a like eating, something with eating or food. Maybe this was a disorder, or this could be overindulging. I feel like you're working on healing something that you wanted to numb out because of the devil. Okay, maybe this is some sort of addiction here. But I feel like you're healing from whatever this was, and you're really rising into your power here. The Page of Cups, right? Maybe this is that reparenting of the inner child. Okay, mama's house. Maybe you're coming back to a place of feeling warmth and feeling secure and feeling safe. You could be, having the arms of the divine wrapping around you like a mother would, even if this isn't your own mother. I feel like there's a sense of wonder here in your eyes. There's a sense of youth. There's a sense of innocence even. And I also see a dream that you've had since childhood is starting to get recognized as, again, like I said, a goal, some sort of tangible, concrete evidence with the Three of Pentacles. So you may see that some resources are coming in here for you in the month of February. This could be sibling energy. Maybe you are able to rely on a sister or a brother for some guidance or for some help. Maybe the three of you are connecting and going to mama's house, or there's a celebration here. I feel like the Three of Pentacles, is Dorothy's rescue. You can see the lion, the Tin Man, and the Scarecrow are all planning on how to get Dorothy back, because the flying monkeys, which is right next to the Three of Pentacles here, the Chariot, the flying monkeys have taken her back to the witch's castle. So there's something here about you planning and preparing how to execute something, how to get it back, right? How do you get it back? Your livelihood, your energy, your heart, right? Whatever this is, I feel like there is a physical plan here of getting something back and realigning energies to feel your best again. Pisces, this is big. Now, coming into March, we have mending. This is about getting it back. And once you have it back, it's like you hug it, you embrace it, you love it. You don't ever want to let it go. And I see here that there is a divine spark, a divine connection between you and maybe someone else that can never be severed. Okay, can never be severed. For those of you that are very lonely here or isolated with the orphan, I feel like March is a month where you may find your people. You could come into union with a lifelong individual, whether this is a best friend. Oh, we have lover. Okay, I wasn't going to say that quite yet, but there it is at the bottom of the deck. And look, it's Dorothy and the Scarecrow. So we see the Scarecrow kind of coming to the aid, coming to the rescue. And then we see on the lovers, Dorothy and the Scarecrow are reunited. So there's something here about, mending. And it doesn't mean reunited with someone of the past. It could be reunited with a part of yourself, Pisces, with a part of yourself that you thought was lost, that you thought was gone, that you thought that the witch, right, which is actually represented here, the devil is the Queen of Hearts. So, I mean, that could be, we're looking at a blend between Wizard of Oz here and Alice in Wonderland. But the Queen of Hearts, she can captivate you. She's very alluring. So it's like something was captivating, something was luring you in some way to kind of stay. But we have the Two of Pentacles. There's the partnership. All right, this is about mushrooms as well. If you know anything about mushrooms, I mean, I'm not a mushroom expert, but I did watch a show one time where the mushrooms tend to connect. They connect with each other. There is a community of mushrooms where they interact with each other in a very profound way. Some of you could even be maybe microdosing, or you could be taking a look at like reishi, lion's mane, different mushrooms to help you out at this time, or maybe that's part of your life or part of your rituals or regimen. So take that as it resonates. But the Two of Pentacles here is about balancing your work life, balancing your play life, and just an overall balance here, I feel, in the body, the mind, and the soul. Now, of course, the twos are about choices. They're about partnerships, duality, and reflection. So this is a month where you are reflecting, and you're reflecting on everything that you've gone through, but you've also went through a very personal transformation. Look at the card here is now the Death card, and that is the Wicked Witch of the West, and she is transforming. You can see her energy kind of starting to melt, if you will. And I feel like there is a part of you that has transformed in this entire process of what you've been going through here. So there could be an ending here that does bring in a new beginning. And by allowing something to finalize, allowing something to fully heal or mend, it actually brings something more beautiful together. Okay, we have that. Oh, wow. We have the Ten of Cups. Look at that. You have the Ten of Cups. You have all of them together here. So we see the levels. We see the separation here of Dorothy, and then you see, the help over here of the lion and the scarecrow and the Tin Man. And we see that there's been struggle bringing or reuniting. Some of you are reuniting with, a part of yourself that may have been lost in childhood due to some sort of abandonment or alienation. And the Ten of Cups is the coming together. It is that finalized piece that I mentioned in the beginning. I said the Nine of Pentacles is the max number that you can get before you hit the 10, before that rolls over into a 1, a new beginning. And here it is for you. All of the help is here. This is soul tribe. This is family. This is love. This is what I said your year is going to be about. You're getting a sweet taste of this in the month of March. And this is, it's making me emotional, because for those of you that have been sitting in this orphaned energy, that's not fun. And when you finally feel like you have your people in your corner, you hang on and you do not let go. The Yellow Brick Road. You can travel life's ups and downs as long as you have these people by your side. This is also spiritual as well. Some of you, this is really getting in touch with your spirit guides this year, your ancestors, your loved ones. As I said, that I seen 2222 on the clock. So 2222 could be significant. Some of you are in a life path number 2 or 9, or a personal year 2 or 9. There's the King of Wands. There's the Six of Wands. Beautiful energy here with the Ten of Cups. Now, you could be bringing in a King of Wands. That could be someone new. It could be that divine masculine that I heard earlier. It could be a father figure. It could be someone who's very culturally, educated. They may be a business owner. This could be someone who's very assertive, very expressive, very adventurous, very successful at what they do. This could be someone who loves to sail, someone who loves to spend time on a boat or in the water. They may enjoy water sports, water activities, pontooning, fishing, kayaking, paddleboarding. This person loves the water here, and I was picking up on that energy in the very beginning. So there is a compatibility here for you as well. Now, King of Wands is fire. So some of you could be meeting a fire sign, possibly Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I'm also getting a high level of acknowledgement with the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is Dorothy's triumph. And that's your final card here, Dorothy's triumph. So again, you see how the story kind of took shape here over the quarter, quarter 1, January, February, and March. And now the beginning of the astrological new year, that is the ending, right? The end of an old cycle for you. And as Pisces, your season is still in effect. A lot of you, you're born. I'm getting the 11th is big. Some of you 2/2 could be February 22nd is a birthday here, or the 29th, or even the 19th, because I'm getting 2s and 9s in your energy. You may even have like 2/9 in a house number or in a telephone number. So again, take it as it resonates. But the 6 is Dorothy's triumph. You're reaching a goal that can be measured. This is also about people supporting you, coming together. There's a common cause here, and it's just beautiful. This is what I like to see. All right, let's get some final messages here. Whoa, this one is like trying to hang on for dear life. What do we have here? That one I have not seen come out, so I'm excited. Is someone going to Costa Rica or Brazil or the jungle? There's something with the jungles because I'm seeing the parrot. Maybe parrot is significant. I mean, you could even meet someone. Maybe when you meet them, they have like a tattoo of a parrot. Wait a second. Didn't we say something about the birds? Was that your reading, Pisces? Something about the bird showing up. I feel like the birds, there's something about the bird is significant. Maybe someone has a tattoo of a bird, tattoo of wings. Maybe you're seeing like blue jays, cardinals. You may be really getting in tune with the element of air even. Something is taking off for you. All right, let's get some messages from your guides. Last but not least, we have the kapok tree. This is about the universe, the unknown. It's a free-spirited energy. It feels like you are adventurous here. This is the quarter of adventure. It says, let your mind, body, and spirit wander. Yeah, let them wander. Kind of like the pumpkin head that we've seen in the beginning of your reading here. Knight of Wands, wander with curiosity. Wonder with curiosity with the Page of Cups here. You know, don't be afraid to open yourself up to new ways of living. I'm also getting... There's the 2 lovebirds in the tree. You guys, that is adorable. I seen the parrot, which was coming up right away, but then there's the 2 lovebirds right above the kapok tree here. So there is an energy of entering into the unknown. I also am getting like different fruits, such as dragon fruit. There could even be like coconuts. Some of you are visiting a place, a foreign land. Maybe this is a honeymoon, or you could meet someone, maybe traveling, going on the island that we talked about earlier. And then lastly, you have the tree woman, centering, release, spirituality, interconnected. Everything is connected. Return to nature. Return to source. You can see that she's not colored in yet. This is about you being the creator, the painter, you know, of your own life. And that's also the energy of the Page of Cups. Oftentimes the Page of Cups, you'll find him holding a paintbrush with a canvas in front of him. 2025 is your canvas. You're holding the paintbrush because you have this free-spirited energy in front of you. This is about you trusting the unknown, but painting a colorful path in front of you, whatever you want that to be. Let go of the old fears, the old stories that hold you in place. You don't have to repeat a cycle if you don't want to. You can swim to that castle here. You have everything within you to fulfill that life for yourself. Pisces, that is what I have for you for quarter 1. If you like the message, please hit that thumbs up button. I think this is a beautiful reading. I feel like you're definitely on the right path here. Please subscribe and hit that bell if you're vibing with the energy here. Thank you so much, Pisces. Lots of love and happy birthday to you.